What's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to my channel. Funny story, I recorded half this video and then my camera was gonna die, so I plugged it in, but then I realized I was never recording the whole time, so. Here we go again. Super excited about the topic today. I'm going to be talking about how you can create your workout routine. So the first important thing I want to talk about with you guys is realistically telling yourself how many days you can actually get to the gym. Some people can only go to the gym twice a week, and that's totally okay. Some people are able to go 6 days a week. So you're going to base your workout routine on how many days a week you can actually go to the gym. For example, if you can only go 2 days a week, maybe you're going to have an upper and lower split or a push-pull day, okay? If you can go multiple times a week, maybe you're going to have a back and bis, chest and tris, glutes and hamstrings, leg day, glutes and shoulders, whatever. The cat just moved the table, sorry. But it's based on how many days a week that you're able to go to the gym. So that's kind of the first thing you need to figure out. And the reason I say that is because I think it's very important for someone to create their workout routine before they go into the gym. Because if you just show up to the gym without kind of a plan, you're going to dilly-dally, you're going to go for whichever machine's free, and you're not really going to have the best workout for your time. I mean, anytime you go to the gym and you're moving and you're active is totally awesome, but if you have specific goals in mind, like strength or muscle hypertrophy, so building muscle size, then it's really, really important for you to have a plan and stick through with that plan and follow through with that plan. Another important thing to talk about is to switch your workouts up every few weeks, so every 6 to 8 weeks or so. So you'll give your body time to adapt to the exercises that you're doing, but not to the point where it's just going to get stagnant and only work out the specific muscle areas that you are triggering it to work out. For example, like you can hit so many different areas of your legs, okay? So many different areas. And if you're only doing specific exercises every week, you're not going to be able to work out your legs with its full potential because you're only activating certain areas of your legs. If you switch your workout routine every few weeks, you're going to kind of avoid that problem from happening, and you're going to have a more balanced approach to working out your legs.
See, but I don't remember everything I was going to say. The first one I did was really good. Now I can't remember anything.
Whew. Alright, so once you've determined how many days a week you can go to the gym and what you want your workouts to be every day you go to the gym, you have to take into consideration repetition ranges as well. Now, most of the stuff I'm going to be talking about in this specific area is going to kind of be more bodybuilding related because that's where my background is, and most of my goals are for building muscle size, muscle hypertrophy. If you have completely different goals, then base your workouts on those goals. There's 3 different repetition ranges, okay? So there's low repetitions, which are 1 to 5 repetitions, medium repetitions, which are 6 to 12, and then high repetitions, which are 13 to 20 plus repetitions of the exercise that you're doing. So low reps are really, really focused for strength gains. So you're going to be lifting heavier weights for a lower amount of repetitions. That is going to help you gain a lot of strength in the gym. Alright, one of the benefits to lower repetition ranges is that it actually activates all of your muscle fibers. Now what I mean by that is when you first try to lift that heavy weight off the floor or whatever you're doing, your slow muscle fibers are going to be activated. And then when those are like, nah, this is too much, I don't really know what we're doing here, your intermediate muscle fibers are going to be activated. And then when they're like, abort mission, please help, your fast muscle fibers are going to be activated. By activating all those muscle fibers, you're going to have a really good training stimulus. However, in this repetition range, from 1 to 5, you're not necessarily going to have massive muscle hypertrophy gains, okay? Your muscle size is not going to grow a lot. Even though you're getting stronger, this repetition range has been shown not to necessarily cause your muscles to get directly bigger. Now, in medium repetition ranges of 6 to 12, this is the repetition range that has been shown in study to study to consistently increase the size of your muscles. So this is what a lot of bodybuilders use, is this rep range for most of their training, okay? If you say are a power lifter and you really want to try powerlifting, most of your training is going to be in the lower repetition range. However, if you're trying to gain muscle size specifically, like for me, for example, I'm in bikini, I'm always going to want to have bigger shoulders and bigger glutes. That's just what I need. This rep range is going to be really, really good for me for gaining size of those specific muscle areas. The reason why your muscle grows more in size in this specific repetition range is because you would be using a higher weight than you would in the high repetition ranges because you're using it for a shorter amount of reps. But the time that your muscle is under tension with that higher weight level causes your muscle to grow. It's the perfect balance between the two repetition ranges. However, this range is not necessarily the best for gaining strength. So if that is your ultimate goal, once again, most of your training should be in the lower repetition range. So high repetitions, 13 to 30 plus reps, whatever it is that you're thinking. 20 plus, sorry, 30 is a lot. That's a lot of repetitions. So this repetition range specifically is more for endurance. This will help a lot if you are like an endurance athlete. So if you go for long runs or anything like that, this is gonna help with your muscle.
Update. In the middle of doing this editing thing, and my freaking clip just stops randomly in the middle of the actual clip, and my camcorder won't connect to my computer anymore for me to upload the clip again. So anyways, we're just gonna do this again and hope I remember what I said. This is the third time recording this video. High reps are for endurance of the muscle. So if you are into endurance sports like long distance running or anything like that, this is going to really help you out with getting better in those areas because your muscle is going to be used to being fatigued. So it's important to note in high repetition ranges you actually activate your slow muscle fibers a lot more than in other repetition ranges, which is really important because if you remember in the low repetition ranges, you need those slow muscle fibers in order to get that heavy weight off the floor. So the high repetition range exercises are also going to help you in your low repetition range exercises, which will in turn help you in your medium repetition range exercises. Ultimately, it's super important to incorporate all three rep ranges into your workout routine because they're each going to have a domino effect on each other. The stronger you are in the low rep ranges, it means that you're going to be able to lift more weight in the medium rep ranges and in the high rep ranges. And in the medium rep ranges, the more weight you lift, the better muscle hypertrophy will occur. If you can lift stronger in the high repetition ranges, you're going to be able to have more endurance in those muscles that will assist you with the medium repetition ranges, creating more muscle hypertrophy from happening. It's a big domino effect on all of them, and honestly, they're all super important in different ways to incorporate into your workout routine. At the end of the day, any muscle that you add to your body is going to help you out because the more muscle you have, the more calories are burned in order to maintain that muscle in your body because it requires more energy. So your resting metabolic rate is going to go up based on the more muscle that you have. And therefore you can eat more donuts. So I think that's kind of it for the video, you guys. I'm sorry I changed cameras halfway between again. I promise I'll get it all figured out one day. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe. If you want to share it with your friends and family, that would be awesome. And if you have any comments for me, just comment down below or follow me on my social medias. They're all in the description box below. Thanks for listening, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.